What if I told you that your thoughts are powerful enough to shape your reality? That everything you believe, dream of, or fear has the potential to manifest in your life? Welcome to the truth behind the law of attraction. But today, we're not just going to talk about wishful thinking or positive vibes. We're diving deep into the science, the mystery, and the hidden side no one dares to talk about. Stay with me till the end, because this could change everything. So, what exactly is the law of attraction? You've probably heard it defined like this: like attracts like. Your thoughts become things. It's the idea that whatever you focus on, good or bad, will come into your life. It sounds simple, right? Think rich, become rich. Think happy, become happy. But it's deeper than just daydreaming. It's about the frequency you're broadcasting into the universe. Imagine your mind like a radio station. The thoughts you have are the frequency. The universe, like a cosmic receiver, tunes in and sends back experiences that match your station. This idea has roots in ancient teachings, from Hermetic philosophy to Eastern spirituality. In ancient Egypt, the concept of as within, so without reflected this universal truth. In Hinduism, karma and dharma align with the energy you give and receive. In Buddhism, mindfulness is a form of focused thought that shapes one's life. Fast forward to the 20th century. This concept hit the mainstream with books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and later The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. But there's more to it than affirmations and vision boards. Now let's get a little scientific. No, the law of attraction isn't just a metaphysical concept. Neuroscience and quantum physics offer fascinating parallels. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system, RAS. It's the filter between your conscious and subconscious mind. When you decide something is important, say buying a red car, you start noticing red cars everywhere. They were always there, but your brain ignored them until your focus changed. The law of attraction works similarly. When you align your focus with a goal or desire, your brain starts filtering in opportunities, ideas, people, and pathways that support it. It's not magic, it's mindset. Let's go deeper. In neuroscience, there's a concept known as neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to change its structure and function in response to experience. Repeated thoughts literally rewire your brain. So if you're constantly visualizing success, you're laying down neural pathways that make successful behavior more natural. On the quantum level, some theories suggest that particles exist in a state of potential until observed. The observer effect doesn't prove the law of attraction, but it does suggest that consciousness plays a mysterious role in the physical world. Mind may influence matter more than we understand. So no, you can't just think $1 million into existence, but you can create a mindset that leads to behaviors, decisions, and actions that increase your chances of getting it. Now here's what nobody tells you, the dark side of the law of attraction. Yes, it's empowering to believe you can attract what you want. But what happens when bad things occur? Do we blame ourselves for getting sick, losing a job, or being betrayed? Some teachings imply that we attracted these experiences through negative thoughts. That's a dangerous idea. The truth is, life is complex. Circumstances, other people's actions, randomness, they all play a role. So instead of blaming yourself, ask, what can I learn? How can I grow? The law of attraction isn't about guilt or blame. It's about awareness. Being conscious of your thoughts gives you some power, not all the power. Let's not fall into toxic positivity where we ignore pain or pretend everything's fine. Healing requires truth. Here's another issue. People often become obsessed with outcomes. They visualize, affirm, and dream, but never do. And when things don't show up, they spiral into doubt. That obsession creates resistance. Desire should be motivating, not suffocating. All right, let's talk about how to actually use the law of attraction. Not just vision boards and affirmations, but real grounded steps. Clarity. Be clear about what you want. Not just, I want money, but why? What will it give you? Security? Freedom? Fulfillment? Emotion? Feel it. Emotion is energy in motion. When you combine thought with feeling, you activate the law. Think of a goal and let yourself feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement. Visualization. Picture your desired reality. Imagine it in detail. This isn't daydreaming, it's training your subconscious. Belief. This is the hardest part. You have to believe it's possible. Otherwise, you're sending mixed signals to your brain and the universe. Action. Here's where most people fall short. You can't just sit and wait. Inspired action is key. That means following your intuition, taking steps, talking to people, making changes. Let go. Finally, detach from the outcome. Trust the process. Obsession and desperation create resistance. Letting go allows flow. Gratitude. Practicing gratitude puts you in the receiving state. It reminds your mind and body that good things are happening. It magnetizes more of the same. Surroundings. Your environment matters. Surround yourself with energy that reflects your vision. Books, people, music, everything counts. Let me share a few stories that show how powerful this can be. Story 1. A struggling single mother who visualized working with Oprah and ended up producing a segment for her show just 2 years later. She didn't just think it, she trained, networked, and stayed focused. Story 2. A man who survived cancer, not by positive thinking alone, but by combining medical treatment with visualizing his body healing every single day. His doctors noted how his positive attitude influenced his recovery. Story 3. A college dropout who wrote his goals on paper every morning. Within 5 years, he built a multi-million-dollar company in the exact field he had written down. His secret? Relentless consistency, vision, and belief. Story 4. A woman stuck in a toxic relationship used the law of attraction not to change her partner, but to shift her own self-worth. Within months, she walked away and met someone who aligned with her new vibration. These aren't miracles. They're examples of aligned thought, emotion, belief, and action. The law of attraction didn't magically give them success. It activated their potential. So here's the truth. The law of attraction isn't about magic. It's about mindset. It's about aligning your thoughts with your actions and your energy with your intentions. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a lifelong practice of awareness, focus, belief, and action. The universe responds to who you are being, not just what you're thinking. So become the version of yourself that already has what you want, not just in fantasy, but in identity, attitude, and behavior. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be intentional with your words. Be courageous in your actions. That's how manifestation becomes reality. And remember this, you are more powerful than you've been led to believe, not because the universe is a genie, but because you are the creator of your reality, one thought and one choice at a time. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment with your biggest takeaway, or tell me how you've used the law of attraction in your life. Subscribe for more deep dives like this. And remember, your mind is your greatest asset. Use it wisely.